one more place called Dark Hedges. Antrim Castle is actually not a castle, and I panicked because there were cameras. So we have arrived at the place called Giant Causeway. The parking was £10 for the day. There is few spots to look. The good part is there's free Wi-Fi here, so you can work if you want to. The weather is amazing. So yesterday when I was driving from Ireland to Northern Ireland, two separate countries by the way, the speed limit in Ireland was 120 km/h, and as soon as I crossed the border, the speed limit on Google Maps and everywhere said 70, and by the time I realized I was already 100 plus, and I panicked because there were cameras, and it took me a while to figure out that's actually 70 miles per hour. So which brings to the topic of Ireland and Northern Ireland. So I figured out recently that these are two separate countries. Northern Ireland is part of UK, so the whole UK is actually called United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. Great Britain is actually a combination of three countries, so Scotland, Wales and England, and Northern Ireland is a territory outside this island of, let's say, Great Britain. So United Kingdom, when you say, is actually four countries, and if you have to combine all the countries on the two islands, so it's Ireland, Northern Ireland, England, Scotland, Wales. Now Ireland is not part of Schengen, it's not part of UK, but it is part of EU, which means you cannot travel to Ireland on Schengen visa, but you can travel to Ireland on UK visa, like I am doing. Another thing, UK plus Ireland, they don't speak English only. See, we have heard the Irish accent or Scottish accent or Welsh accent. Why it exists, from what I understood, is from a different language group which is spoken in all these places. So in Wales they speak Welsh, which is a completely different language, comes from the another group of Celtic language. Celtic is a group of language. In Celtic group there is languages like Irish, which is very different from English, Welsh, very different from English, Scottish, also very different from English, and they also have two more languages, Manx and Cornish. There is one more place called Dark Hedges, with trees, with like a road of trees with curvy branches, something like this. So that means Irish is not only an accent for English, but it's also in language. So is Welsh, so is Scottish, and all these languages are very different and part of this older tribe which was called the Gauls, or the Celtic people who were living in this part of the world. So Ireland, Scotland, Wales, and English is actually not part of this group, and it was a separate language altogether. So the other languages are different, and that's why you hear all these accents. So I'm in a town called Antrim. Almost sounds like Antrim in Northern Ireland. and there is a castle called Antrim Castle. And there is a garden called Antrim Castle Garden. Flowers or not, this place is very peaceful and like less crowded. There is a garden called Pleasure Garden. There's long canals, and there is also this one. I don't know if I can get inside or not. So Antrim Castle is actually not a castle, it's just a ruin. I just found out after walking towards it. So there is no point to come to see the Antrim Castle, but the garden is really nice. If you are with family or someone, it's nice to take a walk. This is the whole castle slash ruin slash part of the castle, which used to be a castle. This is the best thing I saw.